I think we are live. We'll pause this right now. We'll have to turn that off. Yes. I think we are live. We'll pause. There we go. Turn that off. We should still be live. All right. We're waiting for Gordie to join. We're going to sit quietly. You're going to scroll on when I bring my palms together, and when Gordie jumps on, then you can go ahead. For right now, I'm just trying to get things set up here. Oh, we have to turn that down. Sit back, wait for Gordie to join in. We didn't plan on starting until about 10 o'clock, so we have about 2 minutes. So sit back and enjoy the music. I'm going to step off the camera for a moment, and I'll see you again soon. One of the things that I'm doing in the backdrop is I'm lighting a patchouli and a jasmine incense. When we want to de-excite or calm the nervous system, using scents and aroma penetrates the limbic system. And the limbic system bypasses thought and memory. There we go. So you blow it out, and I've got patchouli and jasmine. This is hand dipped by Savi Tour Botanicals. Set them off from a distance. You may want to get an essential oil. Grounded clarity would be a really great one. Clarity of the mind, more effervescent and pepperminty. Take a sip of water. I'm going to fill up my water bottle. Let's see what we have here. I was supposed to have everything on silent. All right, I'm going to try and re-invite Gordie. He's coming, he's coming. Okay. So I need to keep on my headphones. And that, I don't know if they're going to stay charged, actually. Let's see. Fantastic. That might sound a little bit more muffled in the beginning, but I think overall, as I'm doing things, it will be better. And any minute, Gordie's going to be back on. And if you're sitting at home patiently, waiting and watching, thank you. Close your eyes and just breathe in while I get us going. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome.
Yay.
Yay. I'm going to change the landscape of this gallery view. Perfect. I thought I had this on Do Not Disturb, but I'm going to, it's still beeping into my ear, but that's all right. So are you keeping your camera off, Mr. Gordie?
No, I'm just doing some setting stuff. I'm
Perfect.
right
Perfect.
here.
Perfect. 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 So this is live on affirmative yoga, and we kind of started this about 5 minutes ago. So I said that I would wave on the screen saying, okay, we're ready to actually start. And that would be the signal if anybody had it kind of muted. So we're going to begin. So welcome, welcome. Okay, let's wave our arms. Hello, welcome to all sentient beings who desire to be here. So this set that we're going to do, I'm kind of excited about because we've done many of these sets in India, and when we get to do them in a particular order, it's always fascinating with what the end all be all feeling is. And this is the nervous
Yes.
system and brain health set. And there are many different, I try to remind people that there's nothing dogmatic about yoga. Can you do another sequence of events that would also work with the nervous system and the brain health? Yes. So if you have a set, yours isn't right or wrong, and mine isn't right or wrong. These are all the sets that through the ages of time that have undiluted come down through the Himalayas. And these techniques have been known to really make massive life shifts in how we see life and how we respond to life. And when you talk about nervous system and brain health, that's even more specific because that really controls our immune system in the end. And if you want to share with your 30 seconds, a minute, whatever, what's been your appreciation with Kriya and how you would define Kriya and Pranayama and these little sets, what they've done for you, maybe a little bit about your background. Thanks for being here, Gordie.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Somah. I mean, just echoing the joy of getting to do these sets, and because yeah, it's their specific technologies, all these practices like compounded to create this outcome, this theme and focus. And so yeah, working on anxiety in the brain and releasing tension in the nervous system. Um, it's really wonderful opportunity. And I mean, in my background was like first just the body and like body physicality in Ashtanga or vinyasa. And then, yeah, really getting opened up to just more things. Whereas I was very dedicated to the series, and which was good. And I learned tapas, like practice of waking up, and then vinyasa, I learned a lot of mobility, and so just each of them, all of these different aspects of yoga are so helpful. And Kriya, it for me, it is a technology where, okay, like I can get out of asana for a little bit, and then yeah, maybe get in a slump and return to that. Okay, I want to be strong and feel healthy again. And then with Kriya, it's similar. Like there's an energy backing it in doing these practices, Kriya yoga, like expansion and energy. And I can feel if it's not, then I won't have as much, I'm not showing up to the fullest capacity I've been able to reach in doing these practices. So
when you say asana, to those who are unfamiliar, asana is the physical postures that we do in yoga, that when you say, hey, I did a yoga class, 90% of the population envision a series of different postures.
mm-hmm.
And I think that that's very helpful and beneficial. And as you're saying, when you get into the isolation of the Kriya, the isolation of the movement and then the breath, it just takes that physical movement and just goes
Mm-hmm.
exponentiating it. Beautiful.
Yeah, Tantra, expanding
Totally.
the
Tantra,
energy.
again, expanding the energy. So have you done this particular set before?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Prana, Apana, Bhramari, Agni Sar, Sukha Shunya, and brain Bija. Those are the 5 different elements that we will do. And as the manual that I'm working from lists, if you're looking for a personal sadhana, this is a wonderful set to do in a manner of 7 days, 20 days, 21 days, 40 days, 54 days, with a specific intention of calming the nervous system or improving brain health, or if someone's had a brain injury. And then you can create a variation and shorten this series for anybody who's, after we get done, think, this is wonderful, but I just don't have that time of day. It's okay to shorten different sets and get a great benefit. And you can remove the Agni Sar and the brain Bija. So the 3rd and the 5th item that we do today, if you want to keep that set going for those who are watching, know that that's an option. And again, that's just a suggestion. You can pull out any one that you want or do any one that you want in the future. Any movement and breath work always improves all of us on the planet. And we all thank you all for joining us.
And thank you, Somah, for choosing this set. So needed right now.
Yeah, it's, yes, for me. Thanks for coming along and joining. Prana Apana is the first that we'll do in the set, and we use the mudras. And Prana, the Prana mudra is when I call it the Boy Scout mudra, when we're kind of signaling that peace sign. And the thumb presses into the ring finger and the pinky, for those who are at home unsure of this. And then Apana, we switch the mudra and we bring the thumb into the 2 middle fingers while the index finger and the pinky stay extended. The breath always happens in the nose. So we're going to inhale up and then exhale down, and the hands will relax on the thighs while we're doing this. So 4 minutes is our first set. You know what? I want to make sure that I have, can you hear music in the back? Well, I walked into the other room now. But
that's good.
It's kind of nice to have a great set that's quiet. How is that? Is that all right? Is it loud? Is it perfect?
It's pretty quiet.
Okay, that's all right. I'd rather have it too quiet than too loud. So this first set, go ahead and sit up tall. Spine long, find the breath, closing the eyes, inhaling. As you exhale, allow heat, steam to leave the body, like you're fogging a mirror. And then draw the breath in again, bringing the palms together, feeling the breath at the top, at the crown, and then exhale it out with a soft exhale. And just feeling the sound of ah. And then on our 3rd exhale, forming the sound of Om as it serves you. Breathing the prana in. Inhaling through the nose, Prana mudra. Exhale through the nose, Apana mudra. Allowing that sound of Om to reverberate through the body. Inhaling, Prana mudra. Thumb presses in, feeling the ring finger and the pinky. Exhaling the thumb, feeling the middle finger and the ring finger. The breath stays in the nose. The back feels supported. The thoughts begin to fade. Picturing the prana traveling up the spine, noticing it rolling back down the spine. Last few rounds, noticing the nervous system, feeling the breath, rising and falling. On your next exhale, release the mudra, allow the palms to relax around the thighs. Feel a natural flow to the prana. Recognize the energy in the knees, the elbows, the spine. And then sitting tall into the spine. Bhramari. Feeling it, this buzzing through the mind, also known as bee's breath. Bring the thumbs to the ears, the index fingers to the eyes, the middle finger to the tip of the nose, or to the outside of the curve of the nose, the ring finger to the top of the mouth, the pinkies to the base of the mouth, so just around either side. These are mudras, actual energetic points, and you're going to be humming. So I'll move my hands down when we're done. So feel the breathing in and keep the fingers lightly on the face. Breathing in, breathing out, lowering the palms down, feeling that humming sound within the body silently. We carry too many thoughts, too much in the brain, overactive. Being able to decipher and act upon that that's going to serve us is the benefit of this particular breath work. Agni Sar Kriya. So we'll inhale, pump the navel. We'll begin with 7. If that's simple for you at home, bring it to 14, bring it to 21. After we're in the breath for about a minute or two, we're going to do this for 7 minutes. Then I'll invite you to pump the navel at the top of the breath as well as on the bottom of the breath. We call that an internal retention or an external retention. So the breath will draw in. You can bring the right hand to the belly and feel the navel snapping in toward the spine. And as it snaps in, there's no breath, there's no sound. You're stimulating the digestion, the determination, the willpower, and then you exhale it out. So then we inhale it again, and what it will look like when we exhale it out, same thing, and pump the navel. So pumping it at the top, for starters, if you've done this before, go ahead and jump right into 21 breaths at the top and at the bottom and do that the full 7 minutes. If you would like to ease into that, I will guide you along the way a little bit more with verbiage. But go ahead and tune me out and do your own thing if you know what you're doing. We'll go ahead and start the timer for 7 minutes. We will be here. Draw the breath in. Pump the navel 7 times. No sound comes out. You won't hear any breath. Exhale it out. Do that again. Inhaling it in. That was really simple for you. Jump right into 14 times. Exhaling it. I like to have my hand on the navel because it allows me to remind myself of my own willpower, my own determination. It reminds me of the cleansing that I'm doing with my digestion, my ability to see beyond what my eyes see, use and fine tune that gut intuition that resides in what we call the little brain, big brain, little brain. First brain is in the belly. See how comfortable you are with this. If you're fairly easy bringing it to 14 or 21, after another round or two, we'll go ahead and we'll add in the pumping at the base of the retention. So an inhale. And exhale. Agni Sar, building that fire, stirring up the fire within the body, the intention, the desire, the I am. And on this next exhale, those who want to try and experiment a little bit more, exhale it out and pump the navel again. You may only feel comfortable doing it 7 times on the base of the inhale the first time. Inhale again, only do it 7 if that was all that was comfortable. It will feel really simple. On the exhale, bring it back to 7. If that was easy, go ahead and take the inhale back to 14. Exhale it out. External retention, if you can, 14. That pump can be as rapid as you're comfortable with, and it can be as slow and deep as you require, whatever your body is inspiring you to do. For the last few minutes here, I have a little over 3 minutes. Stay with the breath in silence. Go at your own pace. If 14 or 21 starts to feel too intense and you feel lightheaded, back it off to 7 again. Build back up again. Stay out of the ego and stay in the body. Stay out of thought, stay with the breath. The spine is tall. We are not reclined back for this particular Kriya set. Noticing the thoughts. Stay with the breath. Expand your breath. Quiet the mind. Notice the physical sensations going on in the body. Be aware, aware, aware. Relax. Be still. One more full set. Finish up what you're on. One more full set. And then breathe naturally. Find an even flow to your breath. Bring awareness to the brain. Building up in time. We started with 4 minutes. We came into 7 minutes. Now we're going to come into 8 minutes, Sukha Shunya. So we're going to alternate the breath between the nose and the lips. The inhalation is broken into 8 equal parts. 4 splitting between the nose and the lips on the way up, drawing the energy up, and then 4 or 8 on the way down, however you see that breath. Draw the energy up, and when you draw it up, feel the energy up at the third eye, drawing the pelvic floor up and in. The eye gaze draws up to the third eye, and then as you exhale it back out, allow the gaze to lower back down to the tip of the nose. The pace can be whatever you choose. I'll start out very slow, begin more rapidly as you wish to build up. Sipping that breath in, alternating the nose and the lips, holding it at the top, drawing the pelvic floor up, and then taking out that same path. Keeping it the same way on the way in through the nose. As we go out, same thing, nose first. Play with your speed, as slow or as rapid as you choose, but stay with the pace, alternating. Really fill the lungs completely on the way in and completely empty them on the way out. Fullness of your breath each time. Surrender the thought. Stay with the breath. Two more minutes. Stay for 2 more minutes. Go deep. Last round. Breathe naturally. Normalizing the breath. Bringing awareness into the prefrontal cortex. Feeling the Bija, or known as seed sound, Aim for Saraswati. Aim. On the left side of the brain, connecting with the Bija sound, Shrim for Lakshmi. Shrim. S-H-R-I-M, often it's spelled S-H-R-E-E-M is how it sounds. And then bringing the awareness to the right side of the brain, Klim, for the Bija sound of Kali, K-L-I-M, but again, sometimes it comes out as K-L-E-E-M, Klim. Aim, the third eye. Left side, Shrim. Right side, Klim. Aim, left third eye. Shrim, left side. Klim, right side. 8 minutes we're here. I'm Shrim, Klim. It's an audible mantra that we use, bringing the awareness to the third eye. I'm bringing the awareness to the third eye. Shrim, left side, right side, left, clean. I'm Shrim, clean. I'm third eye. Shrim, left side, clean, right side. Stay with it. I'm Shrim, Klim. 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 On the next minute and get softer. I'm Shrim, Klim. I'm Shrim, Klim. I'm Shrim, Klim. I'm Shrim. Continue to picture the third eye, the Left side, Shrim. The right side, Klim. Staying with the mantra and staying picturing each portion of the brain. Staying in silence, but feel the mantra. Bring it back in with a whisper. Prefrontal eye, left side, Shrim, right side, Klim. I'm Shrim, Klim. One more round. I'm Shrim, Klim. Let the mantra go. Breathe. Still mind, still breath, still energy. Still mind, still breath, still energy. Bringing the palms together, tucking the chin in as we bow in reverence to the courage it takes to be human. The courage it takes to separate the human existence with the spiritual existence and yet operate them together. Allow yourself to use the nervous system rather than it use you. Thank you for joining Gordie and I today. Please remember to take a part at any piece that you wish, or shorten the whole set and do each 2 minutes or 3 minutes to begin with. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. I'm going to end the YouTube first. Let's see.